thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting step one to step two before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. You ready? You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true five-tool.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Misses with the left hook.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
And he gets the takedown.
He gets the takedown and falls right into side control. Exactly where he wants to be.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that weapon.
He's finding a hole for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping the elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch. Oh, nice. Ooh, what a punch.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Nice 1-2 there. Knee strike there, interrupted by Choi. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Don't wait. You hit him first.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright.
Nice punch there.
And they separate. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
just misses with the left hook. Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
He landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Oh, man, head kick lands. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, nice jab by the Korean Super Bowl. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, nice straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the top.
It's the same story, just goes on a different day. Takedown after takedown after takedown.
Nice work. Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. This next round, you want even more.
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Second round here.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
Oh, big Superman punch there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And really nice job to finish the takedown there. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to
fold him. Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Oh, nice strike landed there by the Korean Super Bowl.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Oh, and the gentleman lands another punch there. He is keeping the strike counters busy tonight.
The counts are high, but it's also the timing at which he lands these strikes. Good punch.
Oh, beautifully executed trip to get the takedown. Defensively, what are you trying to do to prevent that?
You got to be so aware defensively, because if you're not, the moment you're out of position, a guy like this will find those takedowns with those trips in all kinds of different scenarios.
Just misses there with the left. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. And there comes the separation now.
Nice punch, man.
and just misses with that big right hand.
What a tricky head kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, he eats a knee. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Another big takedown.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. The Korean Superboy gets back up again.
Straight punch lands. Oh, big head kick lands.
Oh, tags him with the overhand. Oh, big left hand there.
Protect your right side.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, just out of range with that right hand.
That one stuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Oh, now he stuns him beautifully with the left hand.
The left hand is so accurate. He's so educated. He's so able to fight from both fighting stances. Oh, he's hurt badly, jab.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
All right, take a seat. Mr. Watt. Listen, that was an awesome round. You owned that round completely.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and will look to continue to do so.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself off. I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Punches in bunches, and he over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Lunges forward with a left there. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
And just inches away.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, right in the mount.
Fighters back to their feet here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Maybe a cut to the left of the nose.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he kick.
And they separate. And he landed the right hand there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Oh, man, look at that. Kick return, perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Good work from the top here by Choi. Oh, nice job to get back up again. You don't want to hang out on the ground with this guy. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Misses with the right hand. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock, all offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he may have to wrestle early and often. And right now, this situation is often because he's been attempting takedowns over and over again. He finally gets one as we get to the end of the round.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Nice job. But you're going to knock him out of the octagon. This round, he knows you're going to come hard, so he's going to be ready.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that. Real quick leg kick.
Got clipped with the right hand.
Oh, nice.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Choi gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Watch knees to the body.
Whiffs on the right hand.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Just out of range with the big right hand.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots from the top.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Closed guard. Back to the feet now.
Ooh, big shot lands.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Look at that great work to the body from the clinch.
Blocks the shot. Try to establish that jab. And there's a takedown attempt.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Great punch.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Choi's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. Ooh, nice right hand.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Connects with a right. 15 seconds remain in the round. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s. Big punch lands through the middle.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Big kick lands.
Oh, straight right. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Look at the force behind that leg kick. Fantastic timing on that movement kick.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Lands the right hand. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute. Choi's back in full guard. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Ooh, what a punch.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. He missed with that jab attempt there. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's gonna lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You fantastic takedown.
Single leg takedown is good. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Close guard. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Korean Superboy. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right?
There, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. That's a big strike right there.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Flush right hand is true. Just missed with the left there. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight. Just know how to fight behind your jab.
Back and forth we go.
Keep the pressure on him. You're doing great.
1 minute to go in the fight.
When you're in the clinch, you can go down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Another big takedown.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doohochoi.
judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his